Welcome to EA Sports. You know what, wrong was righted in 2000 when the Minnesota Wild joined the National Hockey League, and they have had one of the best fan bases since. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Wild have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, and it missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
The Golden Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Angles it over to Eriksson. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Still keeps a hold of it. Sends a pass over. Shot! And that one's denied. Quick pass across to Middleton. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Takes a shot. And he had an answer with that save. Oh, look at this. Shore stick handling in his own zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck.
Rossi's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Stupendous blocker save by Hill. The man advantage is over.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Up along the wing. Toss to the front. Fantastic save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Lead pass ahead. Pokes it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. Moves it quickly over to Hartman. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hill. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
And he comes up with it. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. My goodness, he kept that one out too.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Here in the back half of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Quick feed to Rob. Slides the puck over to Kolasar. Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, great save by Hill. Can't get it to go. Denies him in close.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the game is still scoreless. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. Minnesota's got possession at center. Bogosian's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Makes a save. Quick feed to Barbashev. Circles back to center ice. The Wild have possession along the boards. Passes ahead from the right side. They've got numbers. Fires it. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Hill's gonna hang on to the puck for a whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Here's the shot. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Vegas has had a real tough opening frame, James, and they haven't managed the puck, and there's been a ton of turnovers. They're real lucky they haven't gotten burned, and their goaltender's playing well.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Vegas brings the puck in from center. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Eagle eyes by the referees. Delayed penalty coming up here. Looks like they caught the slash. Oh, and another big stop. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, James, the power play has not been successful, and you got to find a way to get it to the net, drive the lanes, and crash the net.
Dishes it to Eriksson. And he sidesteps the check there. Scores! Looking down, they take the lead short-handed.
They were so urgent on that peak hole, and they recognized an opportunity to attack. I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Wild have the game's first goal. It's not for a lack of trying at all either here, Cheryl. They've been pushing.
Yeah, they've had a ton of shots on net, haven't they? And you say they've been pushing. They've been aggressive on the forecheck. They've had possession. They moved it well, James. They've done everything except score. So now that they've gotten one, you got to figure that it might come in bunches.
Gustafson's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Steps in and takes the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's the backhander. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot.
Another short-handed marker.
Well, one is a bonus, James, but when you're getting multiple short-handed goals, you know that your people is feeling it. They're attacking and playing so aggressive on the other side. Wow, that power play needs to manage the puck better. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Minnesota's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
Been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats as they've been peppering the goalie.
Gaudreau's taking it from his own end. And that pass is redirected. Directs it on over to Hanifin. Centering pass in front. That's stopped. Minnesota's got possession while undermanned. The Golden Knights certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he takes the feed. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Feeds it to Hartman. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Olofsson. Big save in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Minnesota's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Here they are on the attack. Walker stopped by Hill. The Golden Knights have the puck now. And he takes the feed. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Stone.
Hill's been doing his part in this game. He's actually the only player who is on his team. I mean, he's been under siege in his own end, facing shot after shot after shot. It's about time that his team start doing something in front of him.
The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! Huge save on the play! Oh, my goodness! Wow!
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Passes it over. He's in the back of the net. He scores!
Well, good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
The Golden Knights get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed when they attacked the net.
Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Gaudreau's picking up steam. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Still, I guess they weren't saved by the Bell.
That's for momentum. In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Minnesota's now gone up by 2 here in the late going to the second, and this is a nice place to be here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They'll want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Golden Knights are behind in this this game, and it's pretty easy to see why, James. I mean, look at the amount of turnovers. And listen, they're not supporting the puck here either. They're forcing play, and as a result, they're on their heels and they're behind in this game.
Hill's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Minnesota's put a lot of shots on net here, and they lead it as a result early in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Vegas moves it ahead. Feeds it over. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Tries to get it over to Zuccarello. Vegas takes possession along the wall. From the right side and up the middle. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And now it's grabbed by Faber. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, what a save! Scores! On the rebound and puts it home!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage. On-man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Minnesota's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. And that goes off a player in front. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Minnesota's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Vegas has the puck in their own end. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Long pass across the ice. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Minnesota's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes a shot. Taken by Haig. Slides it diagonally to Olsen. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Vegas gains a hold of it. Scooped up along the wall by Barbashev. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Gustafsson. Minnesota's in now. Quick shot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Minnesota's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. That's a smart read with the 2 centermen tied up. Handles the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Shot. Big save.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position. Square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 4-1 game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Loses the coverage there. Blocker save! Vegas takes hold of the puck. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Vegas plays it up the ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a nice save there as play continues. And a great save! Steps inside. Fires it on net. And he's got that one. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. There's a shot. And he was ready for that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Minnesota's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. quickly to favor. Minnesota's on the attack. Here's a shot. Stones up with the blocker. Drives to the crease. Oh, spectacular save on the play. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Here's a short pass to Rossi. Oh, the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Makes a save again. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Denies him on the slapper. Can't get a hold of that pass. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Minnesota's puck pursuit tonight was on another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks, and that's really disguising your shot and knowing exactly how to open up the lanes.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey. And for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.